yes, another video from my fucking car, because I just don't know that I'm gonna have time to do this later, so lunch break again. So I was a dumbass, and I made plans for New Year's, and now I want to back out, and I can't because, like, this dude has asked me out probably 5 or 6 different times over the last year, and it's always the bad times, like, you know what I'm saying? It's always been when I've had shit going on and shit, and it's just been like, dude, I can't. Not only that, like, I don't know, he wants me to, like, spend a whole day with him and stuff, and I'm like, dude, honestly, like, not to be a dick, but, like, I work a lot. I got 4 kids. It's hard for me to give up a whole day for somebody that I barely know. Like, I've asked him multiple times to, like, chat with me, and, like, well, I wouldn't say, like, multiple times, but, like, I told him at least once, like, you know, talk to me and get to know me a little bit more, and I would be more, you know what I'm saying? I would be more about trying to meet you than what I have been. Like, you know, you're kind of asking a lot, asking me for a whole day of my time when I barely know you. Like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to plan, like, go through the whole process of making, like, you know, getting things set up to where it's, you know, I don't have my kids and all that, and I have the whole day free just to end up meeting the dude and we don't click, and then I've wasted a whole day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've tried to explain that to him. I guess I just didn't know. I didn't word it like that. Maybe I should word it like that. Maybe I should put it like that to him, you know, that way he, like, gets where I'm coming from on this. Like, I tried to tell him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could do, like, a couple, you know, 2, 3, 4 hours possibly. But a whole day when I don't really know you is asking a lot. Like, yeah, if I knew you better and knew that, you know, we were gonna get along and it would be cool and you know what I'm saying, and I knew it was gonna be worth my time to give up a whole day of my time to spend it with you to get to know you, that's different. But, like, you know, as it is right now, we've only had a few conversations, you know, and we don't know a whole lot about each other. Oh my God, honestly, just, he's talking about going to a club. I'm not much of a club person. I'm still gonna go because I promised him I would go and not flake on him, because the last time we made plans I did kind of flake on. I mean, it wasn't like, I don't know what I started the job and I was just like, dude, I can't, like, they asked me to start this job on this date. That's right, that's when I started. So it wasn't like I flaked on him like just to flake. Like, I had shit going on. And, like, I don't know, I know a few people that, like, know the dude, and they all say he's an alright dude and everything. It's just, I don't know, I'm not interested in a relationship at this point in time either, and I think he is interested in a relationship and stuff like that. Like, you know, dating for a relationship or whatever. Like, I'm not even trying to date. Like, I don't even want to do that. Like, I don't know. Pretty much I just want to hook up with who I want to hook up with when I want to hook up with, if I want to hook up with somebody at this point in time, and be on about my merry fucking way. Like, it's snowing. Gross. It just started snowing. Fuck. But yeah, so that's, yeah, I really can't remember if I've told him that or not either, or if, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I can't remember, and I'm not gonna sit and go all back through our conversation and look and see what all I've said to him, because fuck all that. But yeah, I just know he's more serious about that shit than I am, or whatever. Or like, I don't know. I could have swore I told him I don't want a relationship, but like I said, he's asked me out several times over the last year since I've been single. So I can't believe I've been single as long as I have either. Like, that's fucking funny. Like, it's been a while since it's been this long that I've been single, and I didn't even have that much fun with it last time. Shit. Like last time. Well, no, that's not true. I did have a little bit of fun last time. Last time I was single for this long, I got invited to a party in Chicago, a Halloween party. And I took my ex-husband and we went and we had fun. That was a fun party. And then just like 2 weeks after that, this is great. This is a funny story. I'm not going to tell all the details, but a bunch of us were out at the bar, and we were both there, and he met the girl he's with now that he's getting ready to get married to that night. And like I said, I'm not going to tell all the details because there's shit that went on that night that she probably doesn't know about, that she doesn't need to know at this point in time. Like, that's not anything I would want her to hear about, just due to the fact he's dying, and I don't want that to be something, you know what I'm saying, that she's like, oh, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Because yeah, the night they met though, I was there, and it was fucking funny. She was there with like some of her friends for a bachelorette thing, I think it was, and she was pretty wrecked when they got there already. And like a whole group of us had went outside to smoke, and her and the couple of girls she was with came out to smoke too. And my ex-husband started chatting with her and stuff, and you know, then they went walking back in the bar together or whatever, and I guess somebody said something to her about his wife being there, because we were still married at the time. And she was like, huh, what? And I was like sitting, like, I was just like a couple of seats over from her, and I'm just like, yeah, hey, like, I'm his wife. She's like, wait, what? And I'm like, it's not, no, it's cool, like, it's all good, like, we're separated, we're getting divorced and all that, we're still cool with each other, like, you know what I'm saying? We just, you know, just one of them situations where we didn't work out. I mean, yeah, we've had disagreements over the years, but we get along for the most part still. It was just, you know what I'm saying? Like, we things just didn't work out. Like, we, you know, came to the conclusion that we just were not meant to be together, and we still are friends. We still have stayed friends over the years. I mean, we're not as close as we used to be because he's with her now and stuff, but like, we still were pretty close for a while. Like, we still would hang out a lot and like go do things as a family, and people thought it was weird and was like, oh, why don't you guys just say that you're swingers or whatever, and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, well, that's the thing is most of the time we don't mess around. We don't live together, we don't sleep together, we don't whatever. And then, honestly, here's the thing, is the few times over the years that him and I have messed around since we've split up, that's all it is. It's just sex. We don't kiss, there's no foreplay, there's no nothing. It's literally just, hey, you want to fuck? And then we go in the other room and fuck and whatever, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that kind of a thing. Like, can't say we're swingers if we ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just fucking weird. But that hasn't went on in years Like, you know what I'm saying? Years. It's been probably 5 years since him and I have, probably more than that, since whenever he started dating that girl. Because, like, they first met, like, shortly after we split up, and then they were just friends for a while. And then, I don't know, they've only been together, like, 4 or 5, if they've been together 5 years, then it's been, like, 6 or 7. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, still, we had that kind of relationship for the longest time. Like, it was weird. But we were also friends for a while before we started dating, too. I don't know. A lot of people think that our relationship has been pretty weird over the years, and I guess it probably has. Like, I know she gets bothered by the fact that him and I still hang out sometimes. Like, she doesn't know, but sometimes when he comes to pick up the kids, we'll sit and smoke and chat, typically about the kids or whatever's going on with his health issues, because, like I said before, he's dying. He's got cancer and stuff, and it's not operable. They're trying chemo and everything, but it's not, you know what I'm saying, it's not looking great. So, I don't know. Let's see what else. I've just been working, trying to get my cousin a job, juggling men, not really juggling too much, but I don't know. Got a couple of them trying to see me and shit, and I don't know. Well, like I said, like, I'm right back to the same couple of ones I was messing around with, and then this other dude keeps trying to meet up with me, and then I got that date on Friday. Like, yeah, I'm definitely having more fun being single this time than last time, because, yeah, like I said, last time I was messing around with my ex-husband. Like, that's it, pretty much. Like, I really didn't. Like, holy fuck, that's crazy. Like, me and my youngest son's dad split up. And then I kind of was, like, messing around with him and my ex-husband a little bit. I was going back and forth between them a little bit. And then there was this other guy that I went out with a couple of times. And then I got with my ex that I was with for a few years. So I really, yeah. Wow. I really didn't do shit that time that I was single. That's crazy. Well, not really, because the last time before that I was single for a little bit of time, I only messed around with a couple of people too, and then I got with my ex-husband. Like I said, I'm just doing what I want, when I want, who I want. Fuck it. I don't want a relationship. I did then, you know. Those both times that I was single, I was like, wanting to find somebody to be in a relationship with and whatever. Da, da, da. This time I'm not. This time I'm like, fuck this. Fuck all that. Why is my shit hopping around like that? That's crazy. Turn it off. There we go. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool. Here's my thing. Is people always want to move at a faster pace in a relationship than what I want to move. Like, well, I guess not always, but sometimes. Like, with the moving in together thing. Like, my youngest son's dad, I really didn't want to move in together with him, but he wanted to because of me being pregnant and everything. I knew that was a relationship that wasn't going to work, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, I didn't want to put all that effort into it, but I did anyway because I was pregnant. It's starting to get warm in here finally. Good thing I get paid again tomorrow, because I gotta put gas in my car. I'm like an eighth of a fucking tank right now. I hate that shit. Anyway, but like my ex, like, he kept, like, within the first like 3 months he was talking about moving in together, and I'm just like, dude, we don't know each other well enough to move in together. Like, I have kids and shit. Like, that's too much of a, you know what I'm saying, that's too big of a step you're trying to get me to take with us only knowing each other for 3 months. Like, no, not happening. Hell, we didn't move in together until we've been together for almost 2 years, and I still didn't even really want to do it then. I just did it because he kept bringing it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had my own place. I bought my own place while him and I were together. He didn't like that either. And it was like, dude, here's my thing. Is I don't feel ready to move in with you, and I don't feel like this is a good enough relationship to where I'm ever going to want to move in with you because of how things are. Like, I repeatedly asked him to go to therapy and shit like that before, you know what I'm saying? And then he had actually agreed to go to therapy with me, which was one of the reasons why I was like, okay, we can move in here. But then once we moved in together, he was like, oh no, you're the one that needs to go to therapy. You're the one with all the problems. And it's like, no. We each have our own separate issues that we're bringing into this relationship that we need our own separate, you know, shit for. And then we need a couples relationship counseling shit to learn how to fucking deal with each other and to learn how to deal with each other's baggage and whatnot. Like, and he, nope, he's perfect. He's perfect. You know, he's not a sex addict at all. You know, he's not a narcissistic control freak at all. No, not at all. He's perfect. That was my biggest complaint, though, was the sex addiction, too. Because that shit, the sex addiction caused him to do some fucked up shit, really fucked up, to me, do some really fucked up shit to me, and treat me some really fucked up ways. And, yeah. I will tell you one thing. I've been with drug addicts, and I've been with sex addicts, and I would rather be with a drug addict than a sex addict. Straight ass. Drug addicts are easier to deal with, they're easier to predict, and they're easier to find when you know when you know they're fucking up. Sex addicts, you don't know when they're gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, that's a whole different ball game right there. Having to deal with fucking the possibility of STDs and, you know, them getting somebody, well, thank God he couldn't have kids, but, you know what I'm saying, the possibility of them getting somebody pregnant outside of the relationship because of their sex addiction, just the you know, where's your money going, because there's sex addictions are a whole, well, I mean, money's an issue with drug addiction too, but, like, you know what I'm saying. Just sex addiction is a whole different ball game than drug addiction, and I feel like a drug addict is a lot easier to deal with in a relationship than a sex addict, which is fucked up, right? But You know what I'm saying? I never had anybody do shit as low down and as fucked up as he did. You know what I'm saying? Like the drug addict, like I got broken bones from both him and the fucking drug addict, like the one that was addicted to drugs. Like they both broke bones. They both, you know what I'm saying, they both did fucked up shit, abusive shit, but like not like what Jared did. Not he did some really shitty, fucked up things that you see in movies and you go, what the fuck? Who does that? Do people really do things like, yes, people really do things like that to people. Shocking, fucked up, shitty things. Yes, they do. And then to try to justify it with, well, if I wouldn't have done it, you would have said no. Well, of course I would have said no. I didn't want to do it. Like, what? I don't want to go there. Anyway, so, I don't know. I'm kind of excited to be ending the year, to be wrapping this fucking year up. This year has been so fucked. But, here's the really fucked thing. Is this year was better than last year. Why? I'm gonna tell you why. One, I didn't fucking relapse. I didn't go back to my ex as many times as I thought about it, and trust me, I thought about it. You know, you know what I'm saying? There would be times when I would get lonely, and it took a lot. It took a lot for me to not call him back or text him back, or when I would see that, because I have him blocked, you know what I'm saying? When I would see that he would call me or text me or something, like, there were times when it took everything I had to not call him back. And I gotta fucking say, I'm proud of myself. I'm so fucking proud of myself for finally breaking free of that fucked up, abusive cycle that we had going on there. Because the shit he was doing and the way he was treating me because of his sex addiction was turning me into a monster. Basically, that's like how I felt. Like when I'm doing, like, you know what I'm saying, when I don't know how to explain it, like when, like, I was younger, I would do a lot of fucked up shit and then try to justify it with, well, he deserved it because he did blah to me. I was getting to be like that again. You know what I'm saying? Like with my ex-husband and the cheating thing. Oh, well, I caught him doing this and this, so he deserves me cheating on him. Well, here's the thing, is even if I did straight catch him with another woman, I should have just left. And yes, I did catch him with other women more than once. Although, I can't just say I should have just left. I tried, actually. I tried to get him to leave. I couldn't leave because I was paying the majority of the bills and shit. Like, all my money was, you know what I'm saying? Like, that whole situation was fucked. How he made more money than I did, but yet he only paid one bill, and it was always on disconnect. I paid all the other bills. How does that work? But anyway, I guess I should have tried harder to get him to leave rather than just the continually cheating on him. And actually, I didn't continually cheat on him. There was points in time where there was one point in time where I quit for a little over a year, and there was another point in time where I quit for like around a year and a half or so. I wasn't doing anything. I was trying to actually work on things, and he just didn't want to. And when he kept telling me, well, people only change if they want to. So what you're telling me is you don't want to change. So I'm not worth it to you. Our kids aren't worth it to you. Bounce. But he wouldn't. So I don't know. That situation is a little bit harder, but just like, I don't know. I don't see the point. Oh yeah, speaking of cheaters, ran into the old tiny pee-pee married guy. And yes, it's a pee-pee. Like, so this is funny. We have a scale in my house for what we call it. Anything under 6 inches is a pee-pee. Anything 6 to 9 inches is a dick. And anything above 9 inches is a cock. Because these little motherfuckers be trying to run around talking about, suck my dick. Y'all little bitches ain't even got a dick. Y'all tiny little pee-pee motherfuckers need to fuck on. And why am I hearing that out your mouth? Anyway. I was rambling. So, and then I got the new job going, and I almost have the second one going. Shit just keeps being fucked up, and actually, when I get done with this, I gotta text a couple people and remind them, hey, call that lady so that I can get this job going. Like, I'm trying to do things here, and it would help if I had some cooperation. But let's see what else. I don't know. I'm just trying to chill this week, get a few things done around the house when I have time, because the kids will be home on Sunday. Well, I have to go pick them up Sunday. I'm supposed to go see my parents too, so that's gonna be fun. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. Like, on Thursday, I don't know, I'll probably just talk about how the year went and just, wrap up the year a bit and just chill. Man, I do not like these new cameras. Like, I can see every detail on my face. I don't like that. Anyway, I hope everybody has a good week, and I will be live Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, like usual. And like I said, I hope everybody has a good week, and bye.